Another episode of Stuck in the Middle podcast, man. I'm Reflex, one of your hosts.
I'm AK.
Yes, sir. AK, how you feeling, bruh?
Bro, you yelling, man.
I'm excited,
man.
That's why I'm excited, man. Listen, man, family, welcome to another episode of Stuck in the Middle podcast. Surprise joint. We got a special guest in the building.
Hey, let them know.
We got Vreezy Ville in the building, recording artist with Franco Records. Is it okay to say Franco Records?
Yep.
Hey.
Franco Records, definitely.
Definitely, man. Last time we spoke, bro, we was at TZ Pontiac's Maryland concert.
Yep.
Yes, sir, man. You was out there shining, bro. How you feeling, man?
Everything good. Like, I'm just excited, you know what I mean, for the new project, for new things coming. It's just like, it's just overwhelming. I'm just waiting, you know.
Yeah, how long you been working on this? That's what we here to talk about, man.
Yes,
like Revelation EP. That's the name of the EP.
Yep. So actually, I started recording that project in I would say like May. I started recording in May because then I was still in the military.
Yeah.
I was still doing my training, so I'll leave training and come home and come record and go back to training.
Dang, that's
big
wild.
of the hustle, man.
Yep. You know what I mean.
Like, a lot of people might be listening and watching right now. It's like, yo, who's Vreezy Ville?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We like to always start with, like, the who's who. Like, you know, so let the people know who Vreezy Ville is, for real.
Hey, Vreezy Ville is an artist, Cameroonian artist based in the States here. You already know that. And I come from town Kumba, and I'm an Afrobeat artist, and that's just what I love and that's what I do. You know what I mean? So when you hear the name Vreezy Ville, it just goes with the Afrobeat music.
Man, how do you come up with Vreezy Ville?
Vreezy actually, because I'm a rapper and a singer, you know, so my first name, the last part of my first name is Ville, because my first name is Neville.
Oh, yeah.
So then Vreezy is just like the ego part of me, like the rap side of me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I just had to put that Vreezy on it, you know what I mean?
Just out of curiosity, right? Because I was sitting with my mom upstairs and she's like, "Where's he from?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm asking for you, bro. So I'm like, you know, like, I mean, you from Cameroon, but what part of Cameroon?
Yo, I'm from Kumba, the southwest
Kumba boy.
region, you know
Kumba
what I mean?
boy.
Kumba Pekin.
Kumba
Hey,
Pekin,
straight up.
Straight up. When the last time you been back, yo?
2016.
Yeah.
I was in Cameroon for a month shooting the video with Mr.
Mr. Leo,
Yep.
yeah. How'd that come about?
Great
Yo,
project,
like,
by the way.
that song's dope. We were just listening to it before we went live.
That song, we actually recorded it in 2015 because I went to Cameroon 2014. I was there for 5 months, came back in 2015, all just recording my album and all that people have not heard. Like, I have a whole album that I haven't put out.
Yeah.
That is not even close to the EP. So All I Want featuring Mr. Leo was one of the songs that's going to be on the album. So 2016, I did the video for it. And then I decided to release it in 2017. That was because I went out, I took a break to go do another hustle in America, man. So, hey, you got to hustle every way possible, man.
You got to secure a bag any
you
way possible,
You got to
man.
get plan. You got to have plan A to plan Z.
Yeah, true that.
So
man.
yeah, I
True
went
that.
out for a
True
little
that.
while to go get the plan B.
Yeah.
So when I came back, that's when I dropped the video featuring Mr. Leo. That was in February this year.
Yeah.
February.
Man, you know how every album has that one single that stands out, right?
Yep.
Is the drum with Mr. Leo that song, or there's another fire song that will come after that one?
Like, I don't even know, because I have records with Blaze B.
Dang.
I have records coming up with
Like,
Salatiel.
we all over the place right now.
Hold on.
So
Hold
I don't know which is gonna be fire. So
Let me ask you this,
every
right?
track is
Like, how you able to, cool down, like say, yo, that track is hot, but I'm gonna just, cool off, hold on, not release this yet. How can you sit on track since 2015 and we 2017?
Hey, there's one thing about life. There's one thing about music. It takes the right time, the right strategy, the right planning to put a song out there. I mean, it's okay to just release a song. That's if you're already big and established, which I'm working on to be that big and established. So, but for now, as an upcoming artist and somebody who's trying to get there, I have to plan and strategize perfectly so that when I deliver, people's gonna feel the impact.
Yo, let's talk about this EP, Revelation EP.
Yep.
You've been working on this thing for a minute. Why Revelation? Like, something with God, no tell me.
Hey, yo, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. Actually, the EP, the title wasn't Revelation at first. When I started it, I wanted to call it A Man of Many Sounds.
Man of many sounds.
But looking at it again, just reflecting, spirit is just like, just God telling me, you know what I mean? I was just thinking like, is that gonna be the right title for an EP? Then something just came in mind, Revelation.
Yeah.
I was like, Revelation. I was like, that makes sense, because with all the songs we recorded so far, it sounds different from the usual me, because people know that I'm a rapper, but they haven't really heard me like sing fully, do a complete project, just singing or be on a song, just all me singing. They've never heard that. So that's another side of me that I'm revealing in the EP Revelation.
Damn. So this EP, like, does it have a storyline? You know, some people's jump is just random as hell.
Like, you know, a bunch of tracks. We were just listening to that jump.
We was listening to it. You know what I mean?
You got some fire on that thing.
So,
those are club bangers, man.
I'm not going to say I was trying to make it, you know, all storytelling. Like, I was tasting I was basically experimenting my skills on the singing platform, because it's new to me. Like, I'm switching from a rapper to a complete singer on this project. So
you got any tracks where you rapping on it though?
I have just one track that I did a low verse and rap, which is like the intro part. That's just to tell people that, hey,
you still got it.
Don't get it twisted. You understand?
I bet it.
So don't get it twisted. It's just, but yeah, I just did the EP trying to most importantly, I was just trying to like test like different genres. Like subcategories on the Afrobeat music. Like people hear Afrobeat music and they'll hear some sort of like a slow tempo, mid tempo. They'll hear like the hype. They'll hear like the dance hall. So I have all that in the album. I wanted to give people everything. I wanted to just show the world how diverse I could be. As an artist, you know what I mean. So I had to touch every genre, every subcategory in Afrobeat music.
That's dope.
Hey, you signed to Franco Records, like, you know, like how'd that come about, man?
That was way back in like 2013.
What they see in you? Like, what they see, like, you know?
Actually, it was when I did a remix to Ice Prince Ole Cool. When it came out, you know, that joint was fire, and I did a remix featuring my man KZ.
You can cuss, by the way. I saw you.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold back, man. Hey.
Yo, my body watch. I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I did the Ole Cool remix, and I put it out there. I did like a little, you know, freestyle video to it, and I released it. And Franco saw that video on YouTube, saw it online on Facebook too, and we started communication and all that. Then at that time, Franco Record was like a partnership record label. Franco and the Nigerian guy who just died, who was my manager, Tochukwu, recipes to him. So when he heard the song, he was like, "Yo, we got to sign this guy."
Dang.
He was actually the main person that made me sign to Franco Records, because he was like, yo, you know, Nigerians with the business mentality, their mindset is like they go for what they want. So I wanted somebody around me like that. Somebody, you know what I mean, I could adapt to, I could work with in such a manner. So
wait, Franco Records is a Nigerian label?
No, it's not a Nigerian label. It's actually, it was a partnership with the Nigerian guy. Gotcha. Franco is a Cameroonian, and
the guy with Sanko La Petite?
No, Franco. Actually, I call him Franco, but his actual name is Francis Bonga. He's from Bamenda.
The brand is Franco.
Yeah, but he's called Franco because he's a big DJ too. Gotcha. So he goes by DJ Franco in Houston, Texas.
Hey, shout out to DJ Franco, man.
Yo, like, you know, a lot of Afro, you know, saying deals, Afrobeat, like people get signed, like, signed, and, you know, say one song, one video, and then like, they get drug under the rug. Like, how have they been able to help you? Like, you know what I'm saying, how has it been able to be beneficial for your career?
It's been a long journey, man. It's like we started off with fire, then it kind of cooled off when the Nigerian partner died. He went to Nigeria to secure me like shows and promotion projects and all that. 2 weeks before I could get to Nigeria, he was shot in his hotel. And he died.
It's crazy.
So I lost the manager just like that. So everything just cooled off with Franco Records. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody, I don't know, like, it was just like a moment of silence with us. But me as an artist, I know what I want. I have a goal. Regardless of whatever happens, I believe even the manager who passed away, who, you know, wherever he is, he will tell me, like, you know, keep doing you, keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. So I just kept on, you know, recording, putting out singles, but it wasn't like really strategized, because, you know, the whole business side of it was down because of his absence, you know. But then later on, you know, as time goes by, we picked up and we here now.
Man, not to get in your pockets, man, but you know what I mean. When you sign to a record label, right?
Yeah.
Man,
What's the advance?
yeah. What's the advance? What's the process like? You know what I mean? They say, oh yeah, I see that kid is hot.
Like saying like not to get in your pocket for real. This EP Revelation that you dropped. How involved were they in it?
They were involved.
Sorry,
No, they were really involved. Moral support, financial support in every way as a record label. You know what I mean? They did their thing, and I came through to as an artist and did my thing. So it was a really good partnership on the whole project.
Who'd you work with on this joint?
Hey, Cameroon Boy, aka Detox. You know what I mean? That's the man. He produced every song on this project, and everything is dope. Yeah, 7 songs on the EP. He produced everything.
Dang, shout out to Detox, my Cameroon Boy.
That's a hidden talent that people don't know about.
Producing?
I mean, Detox, just Detox.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He came, but
Detox?
he kind of just went back and did his own. I mean, some other thing. But people don't really know.
Cameroon Boy?
People don't know what that
I feel like
is
this
capable
EP.
of.
I feel like this EP is gonna, like reignite that. It's like, yo, Detox is.
Hey,
he got a hand.
I told when we were doing this EP, I told him, man, you probably gonna blow up as a producer because an artist. They're gonna be like, who produced this? Because in the car today, while I was driving with the manager of Power Nightclub, where I'm gonna be performing my party launch and stuff. And I was just playing the songs. The first thing he asked, "Who's the producer?"
Dang. Nah, Cameroon. Shout out to
I was
Cameroon
like, Cameroon Boy, aka Detox.
I was looking at the track list.
He just shook his head. He shook his head and was like,
yeah,
cool.
He answered. I was looking at the track list, yo. Like you said, 7 songs. We're just gonna go through these joints.
All right.
Revelation, the title joint. What can people expect?
Revelation. I see that track more like an intro. So it's just like a warrior's anthem. That's how I did it. It's more like, hey, somebody's coming in. It's like an entrance, a grand entrance.
Yeah.
Welcome the king. Welcome something great. Welcome somebody. Welcome a present that's that's great.
It's like
that's
that
meaningful. So you're gonna hear that warrior's anthem in it. Like you just gonna hear that revelation everywhere.
Yo, number 2, Laura, and I see you got the queen on this.
Hey, shout out to Naomi Achu. You know what I mean? She did her thing. She came through, killed her verse, and everything was dope. Hey, Laura is just a love song appreciating the female, telling our African ladies that hey, we love them. You know what I mean? Their love is not merchandise. We can't buy it.
Yeah, you were telling us a little story, some before we went live about how you connected with Naomi.
Yeah,
like, yo, Naomi, that's a Freema right there, bro.
Yes,
that's the queen, bro.
This is the truth. You know what I mean? Like,
how much bag you dropping?
I'll reveal one thing on here, cause this revelation. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna reveal something. She probably not. I don't know if she gonna be happy with it, but hey, it's the truth. I have to be honest with this one. So, like 2011. When I started releasing songs here, and she was big then, she's always been big. When I came here, it's like she's been big for a minute. She's been doing it for a minute. So when I came to here and we started releasing songs, I was like, yo, I want to work with that girl. You know what I mean? She's big, she's dope. I want to work with her. Yeah. So I wrote her. She just replied. She was like, you know how it is, like a big artist and upcoming artist, like big artist. Sometimes you get ignored. Sometimes it's just So it was some sort of like that. But hey, that didn't stop me. Guess what? I got motivated. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a song with her one day, and I'm gonna make it in a way that she gonna reach out to me. And guess what?
She did.
On this song, she reached out to me for it, and we did it, and it was a banger.
Hey,
it is a banger.
Can't wait.
And shout out to her though. Like she heard it, and I love her because she's like a free-spirited person. Like if she likes something, she don't hide it. She shows love and support to anybody that she likes, and that's how it is, and that's how we got to do for this industry to grow. Got to love and support each other.
Man, shout out to Naomi, man.
Shout out to her, dog.
It's a magic when I joined track 3, then Ride. Like both of them joints, I feel like both of them joints is like
magic. Magic actually was the first song I recorded that made me want to do an EP project. When we recorded Magic, I was like, okay, if this joint blows up, I don't have like follow-ups. You know how it is, like you have to drop one song that's hot, and they expect you to come again with another come again. Like they just expect you to drop hits after hits. So I was like, guess what? I'm gonna hold that song. I'm gonna record another one, then record the third one, then I'll release that one.
EP just came through.
So when I recorded the second track, and then going to the third, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop an EP because my whole journey of music from 2011, I've been dropping singles. Like I have mad single. I I have more than 14 singles on YouTube. So I was just like, I think this is the right time for me to do a project, even a seven track project before a whole full-fledged album. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do an EP.
Dang. You got videos of this joint? Any of this joint?
I have like Snapchat videos that were in the studio just vibing during recording, you know. Yeah, but like official videos for the track list, I'm trying to make it in such a way. That's why I haven't. If people notice, I haven't released any song from the project. Unlike what other people will do, like drop one hit song and make it the lead, and be like, you know what, hey, I'm dropping this EP. This is a lead single. Nah, I want the fans. I want people to decide which is the hit.
This joint dropping December 20th.
Yeah, December 20th. Yeah.
So I want people to decide which is the hit.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to shoot the video for
what platforms is it going to be on?
It's going to be on Tidal. It's going to be on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Deezer, hopefully Pandora too. It's going to be on Bandcamp. So like every major platform you could think of is going to be on there.
What is Bandcamp?
Bandcamp is it's like, it used to be like SoundCloud, but you can purchase music on it too. You know, they sell merch on it. Bandcamp, it's like low key, but you know, it's out there.
Bandcamp is actually I prefer it to
like
Apple
Bandcamp.
Music and iTunes, because with Bandcamp, like they don't take a cut from your purchase.
Yeah.
And everything you see, your money immediately straight to your
I
PayPal.
use Bandcamp like my catalog. That's where I store everything that I've ever recorded. Yeah.
So
nah, man, like I want to talk about so your military side, but before we switch to the military side, you're doing an EP launch December 30th?
30th, December 30th, Power Nightclub.
Let the people know, come through, turn up all the,
Hey, it's gonna be banging. Like, it's gonna be something that, people have never seen with the Cameroonian artists in the diaspora. You know what I mean? Like, our boys come from back home. They come to the kill shows. They go back. But I look at it like, what are we doing here now?
Dang.
They're going to just come through and take our fans and just leave like that. And we just here looking at them and watching. So I was like, hell no. You know what I mean? I want to do something that is going to be memorable. It's going to be great. It's going to be like, this is the first time ever I've seen something like that.
My people, let us go out and show out.
Hey, come through. We're going to have dances. It's going to be cameras everywhere. It's going to be lightning. Like, I have 2 DJs. I'm not dealing with one DJ that day. I have 2 DJs.
Man, don't give out everything, man. This man about to build a set like Mufasa.
Hey, yo, when is the show going to start, though? What is it going to start? From what time to what time?
Hey, it's going to start 10 p.m., 3 a.m. You know what I mean? And this is not African time. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
Pull up.
Come before 10 p.m. actually, because you might not have a space.
Hey.
Dang.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence in this building. Yo, before we hit the military thing,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Let's just go back a little bit. Just a little bit, since we're here. Let's just talk about your come up, man. Like, how did you even get into singing, into rapping?
Entertainment in general has been a thing for me. Like, I started off just dancing since 5 years. Dancing, Makossa, hip hop, Michael Jackson, Usher, everybody. I was just like a good dancer. Like, when I dance, people actually, faroutage, you throw money on me and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Then as I was dancing, I remember like in elementary school, I'll just back from school, I would be singing the songs. When I'm walking in the streets, I'll hear songs playing from houses and I'll just sing along and keep walking, you know what I mean? So I used to do that all the time. Then in like 2003, 4, back in my secondary school days in Cameroon, I was in St. Francis then, boarding school in Kumba. My dad wanted me to be a medical doctor, so I was just like focused on the science.
You know how it is, man.
So then I was just like, you know what? The science thing wasn't moving for me, so I just switched all my science subject, all my notebooks, chemistry, physics. It turned to my lyrics books. I had like 4 lyrics books. All of them was filled. I was just writing. So I started off music thing with just being a writer. So I remember coming from boarding school, I used to write for artists, local artists in the town. Like, they'll come to my house, I write a song for them, give them hooks, give them verses. They go to the studio. Sometimes they'll bring me to the studio and they'll play a beat. I'll just come out with a hook in less than a minute, because I was an expert in like songwriting. So I'll just do that. Then I didn't record. So I wrote music for like 5 years before I ever recorded.
Wow.
Dang. Who you listen to? You know what I'm saying? Like
I listen to everything, man. Like I'm very
you
diverse.
find out this man out here listening to Madonna or like you know,
I'm very
Pink
I'm,
or something.
I'm very diverse. Like I listen to everything I come across. Like I'm always somebody that searches. I go on YouTube, see the latest songs. Like you know when you open YouTube, you see the new brand new. Trust me, I click on every song before I sleep. I listen to over like 15 songs before I go to bed.
Damn, man.
Wow.
This man keep his ear to the streets.
So
like
telling you.
so there's nothing you're gonna put me on I won't be able to deliver.
Nah, I dig it, man.
Who you feeling like? Who's the hottest right now in Cameroon? Who you really feeling right now? Name 2.
Cameroon, man. Hey. No, trust me. I like Mr. Leo is always my man. You know what I mean? That's my brother right there. Mr. Leo first. Because that brother put in work. I was there when he was recording all his hits. From Over Jere, before y'all heard it, I was in the studio. That's when we recorded All I Want. You know what I mean? So I've been rocking with him since from the get-go. You know what I mean? So Mr. Leo definitely, and he just released an album too on iTunes. Y'all check it out. Love Original. So, and second person I'm feeling, not just because of his music, because of the hustle too. Because sometimes, you know, artists fail to understand it's not just the music. The music is just like 20% of this business. You gotta hustle. You gotta, you know, do things. There's a whole lot of things that you gotta do, you know, to make it. So I'll give it to Tizzy Panchak, man. You know, he just came through recently and did the show and tour and everything, and he went back. That's somebody that he's been consistent for like a year and a half now, and that's not easy to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless if you have a record label or somebody backing you, you can have a record label putting money in you, but you know what I mean? If you're not dropping hot tracks that people love, you're not doing anything.
That's facts.
So he's been dropping like really dope songs. So I give it to Mr. Leo and Tizzy Panchak.
Man, who like if you could work, I know you know say it was probably a choice you know to have probably no features on the album, but if you could work with any artist right now, you know say even out Nigeria, even here, you know what I mean? It's like yo, I want to work with that person. Who would it be?
I did this song in 2014, Jakiri featuring Ari.
Yeah.
I said to myself that anytime in this life, Timaya is gonna be on that song. I don't care.
Oh, it's not out yet.
It's out. It's been out for 2 years now.
Yeah,
Jakiri. He has a video out already. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, even after 10 years, Timaya is gonna be on a remix of Jakiri.
Hey, that's a dream.
Revelation EP gonna set that up, man. That album, yo. But listen though, bruh. Navy,
Marines.
Excuse me.
We go for the hard. We go for the difficult stuff.
Yo, how was that? You know, saying when you came to your pops and you was like, "Hey, pops, this so I want to join Marines."
I didn't even tell my pops. My dad. I actually told my dad. I actually wrote the military exam under the army. So the army was delaying me because I'm a person. I set the schedule for myself. I'm like, I want to go in, knock this out, come back, do this. Like, I have a schedule for 5 years already planned. And I'm working on that already. So when I wrote the exam under the army was there was like some sort of delayance because some of my documents were in French, and you know how it is in America, you got to look for a translator and that takes time and all that. So I didn't have that time based on my schedule. No, I didn't have the time. So I switched. I made a Marine recruiter, and everything just worked out with them so easy. I went to boot camp 3 months, went to schoolhouse for like another 4 months. So at the schoolhouse, that's when I'll leave schoolhouse, come back and record. And that's when I started recording the EP. Because the 3 months of boot camp, that was like the most difficult part of the training because you have no cell phone, no communication with the real world. Like it's just some sort of like a jungle. Like they take you back to like the early man, like the Stone Age. Like you don't see nobody. You see just the same people every day. Your hair is shaped down like bald. Like no beard on your chin, nothing. Then, you know what I mean? It was really challenging, but hey, I'm a person with a strong mind. I knew what I wanted. So I went for it. I did it. I went through the 3 months, came out strong. Then went to schoolhouse, started recording Revelation EP. And with all the distraction on the EP and all that stuff, I still came out second best in my class, schoolhouse.
Out of how many?
Out of like more than 40 Marines in the class. I came out second with an average of 93. Actually, 97, not 93. Average 97 on 100.
how like say like I know you get sense, but like that boot camp stuff, like I'm not about to join. I mean, if Trump, start this nuclear war with North Korea, God forbid, they'll come and start dragging some of us. But like, how does join, like, like the boot camp join? What's it?
Yo, boot camp, I'll tell you, this boot camp is straight discipline. Like, you got, boot camp teaches you how to be obedient. Regardless of who's in front of you. If somebody's in a higher rank than you got to be obedient. I had drill instructors that I was older than. Because they're already sergeants. They got like the 3 stripes, cross rifles. So you got to pay respect. Like whatever they say, you got to do it.
Dang.
There's like you
obey.
You obey before you complain, and let them not even see you complain because you're gonna be punished. So we complain in our beds before we sleep.
Hey, go check the man's Instagram, man. You're gonna see some pictures.
Hey,
official
man.
Vreezy Ville. Let me get this joint straight. Your Instagram is Vreezy_Ville. You're gonna see pictures of everything.
Yeah.
It's not
man.
no game, man. Congratulations,
How did
bro.
Like, how did the military shape you to? Like, how did it add to your fighting spirit? And fighting spirit, I mean like your thriving life.
Trust me, the military thing, I feel like that's like the one of the best decisions I ever made, because I'm so sort of a procrastinator, like somebody that will say I want to do this today and then postpone and drag on and all. But with the military, there's no time for procrastination. Like,
Yeah, do it.
everything is there and there. Like you going from year to year. Like they teach you how to multitask. You know what I mean? That's what I got from the military. That's why when I went to schoolhouse, I was able to still maintain my focus in training and still come out from training and come record, go back to training.
Yeah.
So like, and I did both of them. I juggled both of them like perfectly.
So is that great? Like right now, you still in the military right now?
Yeah, I actually joined as a reservist. So I'm based in DC. I work in DC. I'm gonna work at the naval base in DC. Yeah, so it's I chose that part because that will give me room to still do my music thing. Because if I was like an active duty Marine, I wouldn't be here right now. My ass would be in Japan.
Somewhere.
My ass is gonna be in Syria or Japan fighting and shooting guns. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, I still got my dreams to becoming like a big star. You know what I mean? Like a super mega star. So I was like,
when you were there, like so the people know you were doing music. Did you tell people like, yo, check out?
hey, all of them, like, trust me, I have more Marines on my Snapchat than regular like civilians. And all of them knew I was doing music. Even my drill instructors, they follow me on Facebook and everything, and all of them are waiting to buy my EP.
Tough.
My drill instructors, my Marine,
I dig it.
all of them want to buy the EP. They
dig
all
it.
write me like, when is it coming out?
They need something to dance to.
December 20th, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
watch out.
Afrobeats, we come in Cameroon, we in the building.
Yo, people don't, dog. I'm gonna tell you this, man. We've sat right here and listened to this EP, dog. This thing is straight up fire. We were dancing here.
Bro.
We were dancing here, yo. This joint is fire.
Vreezy got fire. Shout out to Cameroon boy, man.
Shout out to Detox, man. Like, people don't even know him a lot as Cameroon boy, but that's what he goes as a producer. But he's an artist too. He's called Detox. He has a big ass track on YouTube featuring Tufan, Shine For Me. Detox featuring Tufan.
Yes, sir.
Go to YouTube, search that.
He got a job with Kimbo too.
That is the dude that produced every song on the EP. If you don't know him, you gonna know him from that song with Tufan.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna do a little shit.
And he produced the song that he featured Tufan on.
Yeah.
So
oh, really?
that's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was selling me. That joint came through in like 2 days.
Yeah,
they recorded that joint, shot the video
is,
next day.
Detox is super dope. Like,
if Detox is
and me and him, like, I've been wanting to work with him. This is the funniest thing. I've been wanting to work with him for a minute, but we really haven't had a chance because then he's based in Indianapolis. You know what I mean? So, and I didn't have like that time to like travel to Indy to go record songs and come back. So when I heard he was back here doing school stuff in Maryland, I was like, hell yeah. I was in school and I called him while I was in training as a Marine. I called him. I was like, yo,
I'm coming through.
We about to start work. He was like, yeah, man, whenever you're ready. And that's how we started. We started recording Magic. Magic is the third song on the EP, but that's the first song that paved the way for the EP.
When we was at the Teaser Punch Out concert, you said you had to send the EP back to Cameroon to get mixed and everything.
Yeah, because Detox is a good producer, but there's a difference between being a producer and being a sound engineer. You know what I mean? It takes a lot. It takes other skills to be a good sound engineer, and that's what he hasn't, practiced, and that's what he hasn't perfected his skills yet. being a sound engineer, and he knows that. He tells me, he was like, he suggested at first, like, take the project, I'll produce everything, we record here, send the files to somebody that's good with mixing and mastering, let them do the job. And I was stubborn. I was like, I kept encouraging him. I'm like, you can do this. So we did a little mix and mastering here. I was like, nah, we gotta take it up a notch. We gotta match up with the standard in the market. That's when I decided to send it out to KZ, K Master K Mix. He's actually one part of the duo in Cameroon Rhythms. He's like the engineer there, and he's a big engineer. He worked on X Malaya's album. He engineered the whole album. The song that's recently out, Power, Magasco featuring Loco, Tenor Rhythms. That's been mixed and mastered by K Master K Mix. So he mixed and mastered the whole EP.
Dang.
So you already know what it is.
You ain't getting no Fugazi joint, man. Y'all getting,
I filled up every blank space on this EP, man. No mistakes, bro.
What's your marketing strategy? You already say, like people getting it, they're going to decide. What's your, like you got a concept coming through, you going back to Cameroon touring,
Yeah, so right now, we're going to start with Maryland with the EP release party on the 30th. That's why we're not just doing a regular EP release. We're trying to make it like a mini concert, like something that people is going to be like, damn, that's something really different.
Right.
So then from there, we're going to take it to other states. We're going to go to Michigan. We're going to go to Houston, Dallas. We're going to go to Atlanta, California. We're going to go to Minnesota. Like, we're going to go everywhere. Ohio. Like, it's going to be like a whole revelation tour. Then after the second official video from the EP drops, we're going to Cameroon.
Shit. I see you ready for that. I see you ready for all them states you just called, man. With the jacket, dog. Because it's the winter season, man.
Hey, man's not hot, you understand?
Man's not hot.
Man's can never be hot. Because it's cool over here, you know what I mean? Man's not hot.
Yo, man, listen,
bro. Hold on, sir. Let me start some little fire, dog. Shout out to my man Joshua, man, out there, San Diego, man. He just said, know the difference. Marines is the Navy's baby. Hey. What you got to say?
Hey, from that statement, I know he's in the military. I might not know which branch, but hey,
Navy.
We always, he's in the Navy. That's why he sucks saying that, because there's always this rivalry. Because we all know they know that Marines is a starfish. You know what I mean? But because of the fact that Marines is a branch under the Navy, they kind of make it look like, oh, Marines, we under you, we in charge of you guys. You're nothing. You know what I mean? We in control of you guys. But guess what happens though? When there's a war in America, when they need people to fight, guess who they call first? They don't call the Army, the Air Force, the Navy.
Marines.
They go for the Marines. Because with the toughest, only us can go in and do the job and come back.
You're training harder, right?
We have the toughest training. Like they go to boot camps and stay there for 8 weeks, 7 weeks. We go to boot camp and stay there for 12, 13 to 14 weeks.
Dang.
Then everybody in the Marines is a rifleman. Like they have MOSs where you gotta be like a cook. You gotta do like documentation, administrative work and stuff like that. But guess what? The schoolhouse, we have the people that don't go for infantry. That's the people that actually shoot the guns, the real guns. We still go for a month training with guns. So that's how the Marines, everybody knows how to shoot every goddamn gun in the Marines.
You licensed?
Hey,
you begging right now?
That's why you don't want to pick a beef with me, understand?
Hey, yo.
I don't go for words. I go with action.
Artists.
if you're a rapper in Cameroon, in America, wherever, don't come for me, man. I'm not here to exchange slangs, words, or like trying to beef on tracks. No, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up, bro. I'm going to pull up, definitely. That thing going to go skrrr. You know what I mean? Hey, don't come for me, man.
Man's only rap on the beat.
Man's only rap for his songs. Man don't go for the beef. Man got the guns, you know what I mean? Man got the guns. Man don't got time for me talking, you know what I mean? Man got go. Hey,
yo.
You don't want to mess with me, bro.
Vreezy Ville, man. Listen, bro. Revelation EP drops December 20th. I need y'all to go support this thing, man. Follow let them know where they can follow you, man.
Hey, yo, go on Facebook, Vreezy Ville, VREEZY space VILLE, Vreezy Ville. And you gonna get me on Instagram, Snapchat with the same name. Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere. Twitter, YouTube. Hey, it's the same name. Vreezy Ville. Where you put in Vreezy Ville is just one person. You're gonna see my face.
Because he out here like that, man.
Yeah, you're just gonna see me. You put that name on YouTube, all my songs gonna come up.
Yo, what's the bag like for the concert, man? How much people got to pay to get in?
Hey,
Is it VIP spots, all that
we're
stuff?
We're keeping it really affordable for everybody. Like, I'm not. For me, I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to get rich off these. I'm trying to expose myself to the world. I'm trying to expose myself to my fans, the ones that have been there from the start, and the new ones that's going to add to the list once the EP drops. So it's going to be really affordable. So it's just going to be $20. Like when you go to a nightclub on a regular Saturday to party, it's going to be $20 to get in. If you get in the table, it's going to be $600 with 2 bottles. You're going to come in like with 6 or 5 guests on your table. You're going to have fun. And you're going to have a special VIP section. Like the whole club is lit. Like it's something very official. The club, the club actually, it looks presidential. That's a spot that Donald Trump want to come chill and party with me. You know what I mean? So hey,
listen, man.
When you come there, you're going to be treated perfectly.
I want to talk to, you know, my Cameroon community right now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to TZ. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Loco, Mr. Leo. You know what I'm saying? Stanley, you know, all the Cameroonian artists. We love them. When they come through, we go out, we support, you know what I'm saying? We love the music. Vreezy been doing this thing here, you know what I'm saying? He's been putting in the work. You feel me? December 30th, Power Nightclub. You know what I mean? I need
Bladensburg, DC.
I need all of y'all to come through, man.
Come through, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's support this EP, Revelation EP.
Everybody who's
You know
watching this live video now, if you're an American, if you're, you know, Spanish, if you're Chinese, Asian, if you, whatever race you are, you know what I mean? Like I got a song for you on that EP. It's really diverse. Come through Power Nightclub on the 30th of December. Come have fun with me from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. It's gonna be mad, man. It's gonna be crazy. You're not gonna regret your money.
Yes, sir. And before that, though, December 20th, cop the EP.
Yes,
December 10th. If you cop that EP on December 20th, trust me, you're gonna have a reason to come through on December 30th.
I dig it, man. Listen, bruh. Appreciate you coming through Stuck in the Middle podcast.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Stuck in the Middle. Shout out to Reflex and the boy right here. You know what I mean? Everything great. You know?
Sir. Hey, AK, man. Listen, we got some shooters coming through this weekend, man. You want to let them know who we got through coming this weekend?
Yes, sir, man. This weekend we got Dr. Lilian Mufo Abongwa. She's a pharmacist and a financial educator / consultant.
Yes, sir.
She's gonna be here Saturday, 7 p.m. And on Sunday, man, I'm not even gonna give this one out. Y'all gonna see who's gonna be here in the building. This episode right here is about to be very, very different. Very different. I mean, yeah, man, it's gonna be different. That's all I can really say for now. You know, y'all don't even know this kid, man, but y'all gonna know him by the end of the episode. I guarantee you that. But as always, you'll be listening to Stuck in the Middle.
Yes, sir. I'm your host, Reflex. Follow us on all social media platforms, man. SITM Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Instagram, Twitter. And please go on our YouTube page. It's SITM Podcast. And subscribe so you can get, you know what I'm saying, the videos.
Like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook. And send us an email, sitmpodcast237@gmail.com.
Yeah, referrals, questions.
And
comments.
if you're confused right now, sitmpodcast.com, you find everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey. See y'all Saturday. Stuck in the Middle podcast.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Yep.